feeling good. Spargo, on the other hand, the rising #1 player in the world, potentially. I think winning here gives him a real spot in the conversation against Akala, who's 100%. The other main front runner.
Yeah, he definitely wants this win here at GOML. He understands how important it is just in general for the rankings. And, you know, you recall Spargo's last outing, you know, finished in 9th place at Crown, right? So obviously, you know, beat that last placing by, of course, getting top 8 here, no doubt about that. But wants to, of course, take it further. When you're, you know, this much of an elite player, you are not satisfied with just top 4. You want the whole damn show.
Exactly. And easily the highest debut on a global ranking I've ever seen from a player.
Yeah.
Spargo went from not even top 50 to almost #1.
Insanity.
The first time he got ranked globally. So
insanity.
Let's see. I mean, both of these guys chasing new heights. I believe they're also the same age. They're both 17, if I'm not mistaken, which
really
just adds to that rivalry, right?
There it is, man. The young goats, man. They are the future of this game. Don't get it twisted. Oh, my goodness. But maybe a blast from the past with that back air. Kind of trying to remind Spargo, this is why I took you out earlier today. Don't think I can't do it again. Stand strong with the Pyra Mythra is Spargo, though, not being deterred. I like that, but Zomba just so well seasoned against this character as he is putting on a masterclass on this first stock. Oh, my goodness, that got some reach to it. Hold on now. Man pulled out the lightsaber.
Yeah, for real. The force is with this guy always, and you know, I'm surprised to not even see him try Cloud, right? Starting the set with Aegis, he did the same thing against Atreus in the loser's quarter set. He just won to get here. So I think the Aegis is kind of playing hot, maybe a little bit of a renaissance for that character for him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, he does obviously have like a comfortable history, you know, taking out Robs with his Aegis for sure, and maybe just feeling like, you know, the Cloud can be a little bit of a double-edged sword in some instances, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of look at the spreadsheet, you just know in general Aegis is just a better character. So he's probably just thinking like, well, I'm probably the better player, so, you know, you put 2 and 2 together, it's 4, baby.
Yeah, and I think the gap between them is pretty small. I'd give the slight edge to Aegis, but Spargo's really made people rethink the way they view Cloud in this game.
Yeah, 100%.
And for good reason. The guy's an innovator.
I will say I'm more of a fan of the Cloud, though. Like, just on a personal preference type jam.
I play each of them in different games, so no matter what he's picking, I'm rooting for Spargo most of the time.
Different games? Oh, you're still playing Smash 4?
No, you know. Sure, yeah, we'll call it Smash 4.
I'm sorry, I'm a company man.
That Nair is Smash 4, that's all I know.
Nice back air delivery. Zomba keeping it very close. Anybody's game in this loser semis opener. Oh, he's going super high. That's going to be a punish, no doubt about it. Yep.
Oh, he was jumpless, too. If that forward air reached and he could keep the advantage stay up, we might have been looking at something totally different right now. However, Spargo going to get back to center, start some damage of his own as well.
This match, no breaks between these two. Keeping on the pressure. I love what I'm seeing. Spargo just trying to get back to the ground. Yes, does it safely. Great use of the Nair and bringing out the big guns. The Pyra. Trying to go for a big swing. You don't want to get you don't want to telegraph those hits too much, though. Zomba will make you pay every single time, but he's sticking with it. And look at that, Max. Take control of the stage, and maybe the first game so close.
I would have been shocked. 88% before the hit. That Pyra up air, man, we know it's strong, but maybe not that strong.
You know, sometimes you can rely on your opponent having some questionable DI and actually stealing some stocks. We've seen it plenty of times before, but Zomba, not of that cloth.
Oh, trying to catch Spargo on questionable DI as well. Rob's up air really the first move that comes to mind when it comes to DI mix-ups for me. Oh, no, that's going to do it. Nice. Yeah, 140 plus, man. All right, game 1 going not exactly very solidly to Spargo, but it was a good win.
And that last stock that he took right there all came off a reaction, right? He let kind of Zomba swing first and then just came in to just close out and hold down that left side of the stage. And of course, Pyra with them aerials, bro, she don't play around. Very meaty, very powerful, and very effective as Spargo takes game 1.
Yeah, the Pyromaniac himself, man. I think that was one of the things that really stood out to everybody when Spargo first picked this character up. Was like, wow, he's really good with both of them. A lot of players are mostly just keyed into Mythra in terms of how much development they've done for their Aegis, but Spargo was the first to really get good with Pyra and start bringing new stuff to the table.
100%. Gotta open your eyes a little bit. Something to be said about somebody who pioneers a character. Hell, he did it with Cloud, too.
Exactly. I think we all knew Aegis was good off rip, but not like the way Spargo plays. Okay, Zomba, though, trying to just find something. It looks like Spargo, once something clicked for him in game 1, it never stopped.
Yeah. Look at that, just completely comfortable right now with Pyra. Loving these parries, Max. Like, that is really giving him a lot of great positioning and room to just kind of keep the offense flowing. He dominates that first stock, put Zomba on notice quick.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is a good defense, right? And I think parrying an ultimate, especially against all these safe aerials, Rob Nair, for example, it's key to finding those hits on your opponent. Pop them up in the air, guess their timing, let your shield go, and then start doing damage.
Big facts, my friend.
Oh, no, didn't sweet spot the ledge.
That might be it, yeah, no doubt about that. No jump, no chance. And Zomba, very modest 2% off of that, so he did a great job not letting Spargo enjoy that lead at all.
You can see Spargo once again with these parries. He's just very familiar with the timing. Rob players, they use that nair almost like a crutch. The character otherwise does struggle to land, and the timing's pretty obvious. It's pretty reactable. Not saying you're going to get it every time, but it really helps when you're good at it.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, well, sometimes you mess up by 1 frame and you get hit for 60 damage.
It do be like that. Oh, trying to take a big swing. Like, okay, using the blazing end to get out of the corner. A lot of pressure coming out there. Prominence Revolt not going to close up the stock, but it gives him back control of the stage.
Spargo trying to catch Zomba, poking his head above the ledge right there. That forward air could have been fatal. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out. Wow, the up smash out of shield, betting it all on that drift in from Zomba. That is safe, my guy. Oh, hold up.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Maybe expecting an attack.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he did the aerial down smash.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Oh, got him? No, not quite. Okay.
Rob is big, baby.
He is quite heavy, and he's going to survive that as well. Look at that 187. This robot not rusting anytime soon. Hold on now.
Oh, Zomba trying to fake him out, but
man.
no, just ran out of gas. Yeah, it was either grab the ledge with no invincibility or just die.
Gotta add that petroleum, bro. Fuel is everything.
Man, them prices going back up. Especially in New York City.
You ain't wrong. Final stock right now. Who's got it? Who wants it more? Mythra doing what she does best in that neutral, dominating, creating those openings, and that's Spargo putting it to use. And now the pressure comes on as well. Again, Max, to your point, just so good at switching between the two, always putting some new layers to the offense. What can Zomba do here?
Adding some new layers as well with those falling up airs, right? Great way to extend your combo when it looks like nothing else is going to hit.
Oh, I love that.
What?
Oh, he fell out of it. Okay. So kind of catching a little bit of a break. I thought that was for sure going to be it. He was smart enough to wait for the air dodge that actually kind of put him in that situation. So back to Zomba still alive. Don't let it go to waste, my friend.
Oh, wow, the clank on the gyro, buying Spargo just enough time to find a grab right there and a forward tilt for the landing trap. There it is, Spargo up 2-0 on the verge of sending Zomba back home at 4th.
Empty hop, forward tilt, the perfect way to just make Zomba feel like he's safe for a landing, but no, sir, he did not clear you for that path. 2-0 lead, looking pretty strong right now for Spargo. And you know, there's that extra bit of like kind of chip on his shoulder too, knowing that he lost to Zomba in winners. You know what I mean? Spargo's a very prideful player, you know, like he's, and I'll tell you right, it's night and day, like sitting with him, talking to him in the crowd, it's a good time, it's laughing, he's very, you know what I'm saying, just happy to be here. He gets on that stage, bro, don't even look at him. Don't even look at him, Max.
Low-key, he reminds me of Tweak, right? Fueled by anger. Very chill, jovial guy most of the time, right? But you beat him in Smash Brothers, and you're on the list.
It's always the quiet, skinny ones that are the dangerous ones. Luckily, they're just playing with controllers, baby.
I'm neither of those things, so you know we good.
Game 3, Zomba needs this one. Done a sensational job up until this point, but does not want his tournament run to end just yet. Gonna have to string together 3 big games to keep the run going. Let's see what he's got.
All right, kicking things off with a pretty scrappy game. Already 120 plus in the first 20 seconds. A far cry from the last set we were watching.
You ain't lying, bro.
That's why we love these guys, though. They are fighters. Spargo, man, not letting up at all. Got this man off stage, already looking for the big dunk with Pyra.
Strong presence already. Spargo putting out. Okay. Zomba coming through. Oh, I like that attempt from Zomba. And Spargo just tried to dunk him for all he's worth, but Zomba having none of it. Maybe gave away. I don't know. I think it would have been better to just kind of return to the stage, reset the neutral, but nonetheless, it's going to be a nice stock for Zomba, but he doesn't get to enjoy the lead for too long because here comes Spargo.
Yeah, and 0 extra credit as well. These guys, you could tell how evenly matched they are. It looks like Spargo's getting the edge this time around. Zomba took a set earlier, right? It is totally possible that he could pull this reverse 3-0 off, but he's just got to tap in. I don't know into what, but not whatever he's tapped into right now.
Rinse and repeat from Spargo, man. Wow, okay. Bringing out the photon. You can really tell when somebody's just completely comfortable, right? Like Spargo's really just settled into this. I mean, he's got a 2-game advantage to work with. And now look at this, barely been touched. Another good decision from Spargo. He's really punishing a lot of these air dodges to the ground from Zomba. Didn't quite get all he wanted out of that last one, but still keeping that good positioning up until that point. Here comes Zomba. The heck, get this damn fly out of here.
Swatting him with the Randall pillow. Just like Spargo is swatting this robot out of the sky at every available opportunity. Wow, gonna throw the blazing end out, burn a little bit of fuel, but Zomba taking the high road this time. Gets in there with the nair,
nice.
A parry of his own. Suddenly it's Spargo who's off stage. Wow, beautiful recovery. I think he was turned backwards. Went with the rising back air into up B. Now he's back on.
That last 10 seconds was just beautiful smash. Amazing interactions, just high-level gameplay between the two.
These boys are thinking.
Got it. Still has the gyro in his hand. Yes, he does.
Kind of stuck with it right there. You saw him throw it into the ground, I think, just to get rid of it. But that allowed Zomba just enough time to get back on stage and right into the clutches of Pyra's forward air. There it is. Zomba potentially last stock remaining in this tournament. Let's see what he can do.
If he can get Mythra to really open this stock up like he's doing right now, he's going to put himself in the more favorable position. I need Zomba to clutch up right now. Keep this about sub 50, sub 60. Don't let Spargo accumulate too much additional damage. He's done a great job when he's been off the stage, and it's going to be no different this time, looks like.
Wow, Spargo holding on to his jump, but yeah, couldn't grab it on the way up. That's
and he didn't get antsy there, Max. He didn't get antsy. He waited for that forward tilt opportunity to present itself. That's what you need to do. 50% anybody's game still. Zomba, got to make a play now.
Well, the forward tilt, a pretty modest punish for that rapid jab, but I don't know what more Zomba really could have gotten off of it. Let's see. This is a kid known for his comeback potential. I've seen him reverse 3-stock even players like Light before, right? So what's stopping Spargo from meeting the same fate? I don't know.
Definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Can we do it, though? Zomba giving up some of these air dodges. I like that nair. Switch it up a little bit. Don't give it to him for free.
Yeah, you got to alter those timings. Again, Spargo's very aware of exactly when he's going to come down with that. And that's pretty much Rob's only answer to getting down to the ground. Let's see, Zomba, what do you have for us? 70% on this Pyra right now, but that is gonna be it, folks. Down air into prominence revolt. No shot of survival. Spargo moves on 3-0 over Zomba.
Yeah, the prominence revolt right there, kind of exclamation point on that whole situation. And Zomba doing a really good job. Again, one thing about him, always gonna be able to get back into the fight, but Spargo not giving him those opportunities to really close it out. So they're gonna go ahead and exchange sets at this tournament, though. The one Spargo gets keeps him in the bracket. Good, solid 4th place finish there from Zomba.
Always a rough feeling when you beat somebody in winners and then they make it to you losers and take you out.
That's
right?
the get back, though, man. You know they're gonna play that much harder just to get that get back. So it's nothing unfamiliar for sure. But Zomba, of course, yet again showing why he's one of the best in the business. I told you, like you said, man, that Japan trip really changed him, bro.
It did. He actually tweeted this himself. He said it taught him how to respect his opponents. And I think for a cocky young kid like Zomba, that was exactly what he needed, right? A nice slice of humble pie. But that really goes the distance. You know, when you get off your high horse, when you stop thinking the world of yourself and you realize that, you know what, other players are beating me because they're good too. Or dare I say, they're even better than me, right? When you put yourself on that level, it's going to be a lot less pressure to win.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, you know what, I lost to this guy, but he's one of the best, so it's fine. And then you move on.
Damn, that was a hell of a trip he must have went on, bro. Tom Cruise and The Last Samurai.
It wasn't just on a plane.
This man came back a warrior. I respect it. Good stuff and a good effort again, even in a losing one. But as you said, man, I mean, this bracket is just, littered with just so much young talent that really kind of look to be the future of the game. And for good reason, man. The game's in good hands with plays like that. Let's go.
It's true, man. The changing of the guard, that's something you got to get used to, whether you're a competitor, commentator, athlete, anything, right? Eventually, someone's going to rise to the occasion. They're going to unseat you, whether you're the best, second best, just good